Well, a big focus this Monday morning in the midst of a nationwide controversy sparked by his comments regarding Sanatan Dharma. DMK leader and Tamil Nadu Minister Udhayanidhi Stalin accused the Bharatiya Janata Party of twisting his statement and spreading fake news while adding that he is ready to face whatever cases are filed against him. Now, earlier DMK leader Udhayanidhi said the Sanatan Dharma should not merely be opposed but eradicated. Reacting to these remarks, Union Home Minister Amit Shah said, and I quote, "The remark on Sanatan Dharma by DMK chief M.K. Stalin's minister's son shows that the opposition bloc, India, hates Hinduism." This is what Union Home Minister Amit Shah claimed. He added, they also think it's an attack on our heritage.
சிலவற்றை நாம் ஒழிக்கத்தான் வேண்டும், எதிர்க்க முடியாது. கொசு, டெங்கு காய்ச்சல், மலேரியா, கொரோனா இதையெல்லாம் நம்ம எதிர்க்க கூடாது, ஒழித்து கட்ட வேண்டும். அப்படிதான் இந்த சனாதனம். சனாதனம் என்பதை எதிர்ப்பதை விட ஒழிப்பதே நாம் செய்ய வேண்டிய முதல் காரியமாகும்.
Tamil Nadu Sports Minister Udhayanidhi Stalin's comments likening the Sanatan Dharma to dengue and malaria and calling for its eradication as it's against equality and social justice. The comment drew a sharp reaction from the BJP, which termed it a call for genocide of 80% of population in India following the Sanatan Dharma, and it trained its guns on the India alliance the DMK is part of. Home Minister Amit Shah led the charge against the DMK and the India alliance.
अरे सनातन का राज लोगों के दिल में है, उसको कोई हटा नहीं सकता.
I think he should apologize to the nation. How can anyone stoop so low to gain politically, to get some votes? This shows the true mentality with which they are working for last so many years, just to divide and rule. But bigger question is, this Ghamandiya Gathbandhan, Congress and other alliance partners, they time and again, in the name of appeasement and this kind of politics, divide and rule, are they trying to gain anything out of this?
The comments by the ally have also put the Congress in a spot.
देखो, मैं कांग्रेस की भूमिका हमारी स्पष्ट है. किसी धर्म के बारे में चेष्टा करना, किसी की भावनाओं को उड़ा देना, ये कांग्रेस की भूमिका नहीं है. सर्वधर्म समभाव की भूमिका जो बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर ने हमें संविधान में दी है, उसी भूमिका को लेके चलते हैं. हम किसने क्या बोलना वो हमारे हाथ में थोड़ी है.
Founded on the rationalist principles of Periyar, for decades the DMK has opposed Sanatan Dharma and has often reaped rich political dividends, arguing that for generations large populations were oppressed by practitioners of Sanatan Dharma on casteist lines, denying them equality, education and even entry into worship places, besides several other forms of cruelty against women, including sati. Denying he called for a genocide of those who follow Sanatan Dharma, Udhayanidhi, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin's son, has stood his ground against Sanatan Dharma.
And when we say we want to do away with Sanatana Dharma, it means we want to do away with the rigid caste system.
The BJP has a negligible presence in Tamil Nadu and is trying hard to carve a political space for itself in the Dravidian heartland in the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. With the India alliance beginning to consolidate the opposition, the larger picture, the NDA is intensifying its Hindutva agenda and the DMK upping its anti-Sanatan Dharma stand. In Chennai, Sam Daniel, Find TV.
Well, in other news, Home Minister Amit Shah targeted the Ashok Gehlot government in Rajasthan, where assembly elections are due later this year, saying that it has failed on the law and order front, especially in ensuring safety for women. In fact, Amit Shah questioned what the Congress government gave people. The Home Minister said, "Don't talk nonsense by being innocent," while referring to Ashok Gehlot. Listen in.
आज मैं यहां आया हूं तब अशोक गहलोत जी को कुछ सवाल सबसे पहले पूछना चाहता हूं. अशोक गहलोत जी, आप पहले राजस्थान की जनता को बताइए 10 साल तक केंद्र में यूपीए की सरकार थी, सोनिया मनमोहन की सरकार थी। यूपीए सरकार ने, कांग्रेस सरकार ने राजस्थान की जनता को क्या दिया? जरा इसका हिसाब दीजिए। भोले बनकर इधर उधर की बात मत करिए।
Meanwhile, former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister and the BJP senior leader Uma Bharti was overlooked by the party for the Jan Ashirwad Yatra, which was flagged off by party chief JP Nadda. She said maybe they, as in the BJP leaders, are nervous that if she's there, then the entire public attention will be on her. In fact, she added, if Jyotiraditya Scindia helped them form the government in 2020, even I helped them form a bigger majority government in 2003. Meanwhile, the lathi charge on the agitators sitting on hunger strike for Maratha Reservation has provoked the Marathas. Along with protests in different districts of Maharashtra, like in central Maharashtra's Jalna district by the Maratha Kranti Morcha, an attempt was made to hold a water samadhi in Beed and road blockades in other parts of the state. The Maratha Kranti Morcha has now declared that it will only stop after securing reservation for the community. But the demand for the resignation of Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has now intensified. Home Minister Devendra Fadnavis is on target of the opposition and the Maratha Kranti Morcha after the police attack on the Maratha community in Jalna district, as we had covered. The Maratha community has announced a bandh in Aurangabad, Hingoli, Satara as well as Nanded for the day.
This lathi charge in Jalna on the 1st of September has again given fillip to the issue of Maratha reservation, the effect of which is still being seen all over Maharashtra, including Mumbai. In Beed, Maratha youths held a Jal Samadhi movement in the Godavari river. The administration managed to convince everyone to come out with great difficulty. The Maratha Kranti Morcha staged a protest in Dadar demanding the resignation of Home Minister Devendra Fadnavis.
देवेंद्र फडणवीस के लिए चूड़ियां लेकर आए क्योंकि उनका अत्याचार किया, महिलाओं के ऊपर जो सुनियोजित कट के जैसा पुलिसों के मार्फत जो हल्ला किया, उसका बैड हल्ला है, उसका निषेध करने के लिए चूड़ियां पहन लो आप, ऐसा हमारा सब महिलाओं का कहना है। जो हमारे मोर्चे पे हल्ला किया है, जो सरकार है, जो पुलिस वाले हमारे महिला का खून बहाया है, उनके लिए बंदे वो बांधने बने बांधना चाहिए।
Later, these women protesters were seen tying Rakhi to the policemen present on the spot and denied that protesters threw stones at the police. In 2016, the Maratha Kranti Morcha set an example with their silent protest. But after the Jalna Lathi charge, the movement has taken a violent form. The Maratha Kranti Morcha says that the government is responsible for this.
अब शांति नहीं रही है, जो शांति थी हमारे पास उसको छीनी गई। अच्छे चीजों को लोग मुझे लगता है पसंद नहीं करते, बुरे लोगों को लोग पसंद करते। क्या करेंगे आप लोग? इस अभी मराठा समाज को थोड़ा बुरा होना पड़ेगा। बुरा से क्या मतलब आपका? बुरा से मतलब बुरा ही, जो तोड़ फोड़ करने वाला समाज है वैसा दिखना चाहिए। हम लोग मारपीट करे, खून खराबा करे, इस तरह से मराठा समाज अभी दिखना चाहिए, ऐसे सामने वाले लोगों को लगता है। पर मराठा समाज ये छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज का समाज है, उनको मालूम है कहाँ पे क्या करना है।
Meanwhile, politics has also started over the Lathi charge. Shiv Sena leader Aditya Thackeray has likened the Shinde-Fadnavis government with General Dyer.
अगर आपने देखा होगा वो लाठीचार्ज जो था, यही सवाल पैदा करता है कि ये सरकार जो महाराष्ट्र में बनी हुई है, मिंदे और जो भाजपा की सरकार है, ये जनरल डायर की सरकार है या हमारे ही देश के लोगों की सरकार है। जैसे लाठीचार्ज हुआ है, मैं ये समझता हूँ ये लाठीचार्ज सीएम के परमिशन बिना हो नहीं सकता।
Chief Minister Eknath Shinde termed the Lathi charge as tragic and has announced high-level inquiry.
न्यायालयामध्ये राज्य शासन पूर्ण तयारीने हा खटला लढवतोय। त्यासाठी नामवंत वकील आणि घटना तज्ञांची फौज शासनाने उभी केली आहे। हा मुद्दा घटनात्मक असल्यामुळे काही अडचणी जरूर आहेत, त्या दूर करण्यासाठी राज्य शासन पूर्णपणे प्रयत्नशील आहे। मराठा समाजाला आरक्षण देण्यासाठी मंत्रिमंडळाची एक उपसमिती गठीत केली आहे। आरक्षण मिळवण्यासाठी ज्येष्ठ व तज्ञ वकिलांचा टास्क फोर्स स्थापन करू।
Jalna SP Tushar Doshi has been sent on leave and has now been replaced by Sailesh Balkavade as the district superintendent. But the Maratha community and the opposition are demanding the resignation of Home Minister Devendra Fadnavis. With Sunil Singh and camera person Praveen G. Rohit, Bureau Report, NDTV.
Well, in other news, the leader of the Congress party in the Lok Sabha, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, has declined to be part of the 8-member committee headed by former President Ramnath Kovind to see whether India can hold parliamentary and state assembly elections simultaneously. Now, the other members of the committee are former 15th Finance Commission Chairman N.K. Singh, former Lok Sabha Secretary General Subhash C. Kashyap, also Senior Advocate Harish Salve and former Chief Vigilance Commissioner Sanjay Kothari. The committee will check the feasibility of holding not only Lok Sabha and Assembly elections simultaneously, but also elections to municipalities and panchayats according to an official notification. Listen in to the political reactions coming in.
One nation, one election. ये राष्ट्र हित में है। लंबे समय से इसकी मांग भारतीय जनता पार्टी उठाती रही है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने भी स्वयं इसके बारे में कहा कि देश के संसाधनों को, देश के समय को बचाना उसके हित में है। और ये जो है, इसमें विरोध किस बात का है? आखिरकार एक समय पे चुनाव होंगे तो समय भी बचेगा, पैसा भी बचेगा और सरकारें पूरा समय गरीब कल्याण पर, देश के विकास पे लगा पाएंगे। आप भी एक साल में कम से कम 5-6 चुनाव तो कवर करते होंगे, तो आपका भी 1/3 टाइम तो केवल इलेक्शंस में चला जाता है। आखिरकार वो सारा प्रयास और सारी ताकत राष्ट्र निर्माण में लगेगी तो भारत और आगे बढ़ेगा।
किसको जवाब देंगे कोविंद जी? कमेटी किसको सौंपेंगे? प्रधानमंत्री को, किसी सचिव के स्तर के अधिकारी को, या किसी मंत्रालय को, कानून मंत्रालय से? मैं समझता हूं यह राष्ट्रपति पद का अपमान है और शायद इसीलिए अपमान किया जा रहा है कि पहले भी शिलान्यास उनसे नहीं कराया और छोटा किया उनको, और अब ये बना के राष्ट्रपति पद की गरिमा गिराई जा रही है, या शायद वो दलित वर्ग से आते हैं इसलिए।
फार्स एंड फ्रॉड, दे आर प्लेइंग अ फ्रॉड विद द कंट्री। हमारी प्राथमिकता है ये। इनकम इनइक्वालिटी के लिए क्या कर रहे हो? और ये कमेटी है। मैंने अभी इसी जगह भाषण के दौरान कहा कि हमारे पास कई पीएचडी स्टूडेंट आते थे, कहते थे सर रिपोर्ट रेडी है, बस रजिस्ट्रेशन करवाना। तो रिपोर्ट रेडी कर लिया, 8 लोगों के हस्ताक्षर ले लोगे। ऐसे चलता है देश। 1 नेशन 1 इलेक्शन, 52, 57, 62, 67 1 नेशन 1 इलेक्शन हुआ। फिर तब्दीलियां आई राजनीति में। एक डाइवर्सिटी है इस देश की, किल कर दोगे। वननेस के चक्कर में आपने कबाड़ा करके रख दिया है। ये जो डाइवर्स मुल्क है ना, इसकी वननेस बनती है डाइवर्सिटी से।
Right, we'll keep tracking all the latest developments for you here on NDTV. For now, we're stepping into a very short break. Welcome back. Let's get you a quick update from Manipur now, where in the past 5 days, at least a dozen people have been killed and over 30 people have been injured in the firings between the hill and valley region, even as intermittent firing continues. Now, in a significant move, a retired army officer who played a key role in India's surgical strikes in Myanmar in 2015 will now help the Manipur government tackle the unrest that has claimed over 170 lives since the 3rd of May.
Amid continuing ethnic strife, Manipur government has roped in the decorated former army officer Nectar Sanjanbam. The ex-Special Forces officer led the 21 para-special forces which carried out the June 9, 2015 cross-border operation in Myanmar to flash out militants following the Manipur ambush in which 18 army jawans were killed. Sanjanbam, a Manipuri himself, has taken premature retirement and now the Manipur government has appointed him as a special superintendent of police for combat operations. According to sources, his job will be to supervise police operations against armed miscreants. The work for the Kirti Chakra and Saurya Chakra winner is cut out. Miscreants and militants are using military-grade weapons, ammunitions and techniques on both sides between the hills and the valleys in the fresh spell of firing, and there is a deep mistrust for the security forces on both sides. In several places of Chandel district, several Kuki Zomi groups are protesting the Assam Rifles for appointment of officer from the other community in the tribal area.
We are gathering here to show that we are totally against Meitei, any officer from the Meitei community to be posted in our area. So, at any cost, at any matter, we will not allow Meitei officer to enter in our area, Kuki inhabited area. For this reason, we are gathering here.
In Imphal, women groups are protesting, along with 5 valley districts, calling for the withdrawal of legal notice issued by Assam Rifles to a prominent politician.
We want Assam Rifle to actually, instead of taking, apart from taking military responsibility, we want them to take moral responsibility also from both the communities without any bias.
Question is, will the former army officer be able to rein in the flare-up? With K. Mangte in Chandel and BM Sanju in Imphal, in Guwahati, Ratndeep Chaudhary, NDTV.
Well, let's switch tracks now. ISRO's Sun mission Aditya L1 on Sunday successfully completed the first earthbound maneuver. Aditya L1 was launched on Saturday, and ISRO said the satellite is healthy and operating nominally. The first earthbound maneuver is performed successfully, the new orbit attained. The next maneuver, though, is scheduled for the 5th of September. A typhoon moved across Taiwan on Sunday, unleashing torrential downpours, accelerating winds and plunging thousands of households into darkness after the first big storm to hit the island directly in 4 years made landfall. Over 7,000 people were evacuated from high-risk areas, while hundreds of flights have been cancelled and businesses closed in preparation for the storm. Now, as per local reports, over 40 people have been injured in this particular storm. And Ukraine's president has said he has decided to replace his defense minister, setting the stage for the biggest shake-up of Ukraine's defense establishment since Russia launched its full-scale invasion back in 2022. In his nightly video address to the nation, Zelensky said he would dismiss his defense minister, Oleksiy Reznikov, and would ask parliament this week to replace him with Rustan Umarov, head of the country's main privatization fund. According to reports, Swedish police arrested 2 people and detained around 10 after a violent riot broke out at a protest involving the burning of the Quran. Now, the protest was organized by Iraqi refugee Salwan Momika, whose protests, which have included public desecrations of the Muslim holy book, have sparked outrage across the Middle East. Sunday's protest, though, was held in a square in the southern city of Malmo, which has a large immigrant population, and around 200 people had showed up to watch. Well, we'll keep tracking all the latest developments for you. For now, we're stepping into a short break. Coming up, an exclusive interview with Anurag Thakur.